I used to be able to read for hours, and now I struggle with a few minutes, and I don't think I'm the only one. Hello to the 5 people watching, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alain. I like making videos on a bunch of topics, and today I want to talk about reading and how my brain changed slowly over time as I was spending more and more time scrolling, more and more time watching shorts or short type of content, quick hits of information, constant stimulation. One video becomes 10 videos, and then 10 video becomes an hour, and before I knew it I became a mindless zombie, just constantly scrolling and watching videos and content that I didn't care about. It just happened. I don't think I'm the only one who has noticed that. Then one day I tried reading again, and it felt almost impossible. I would read one page. Actually, I wouldn't even get to read a full page, just a couple of sentences, and I would find myself drifting. My mind would be all over the place. I would find myself reaching for my phone. I can't even explain it, to be honest. I would feel like I need to start all over again, and I would catch myself doing that over and over again, starting to read a couple of sentences, and then my mind would just drift away. You know, I realized something. I realized that it's not that I can't focus anymore. It's just that I trained my brain not to be able to focus. I'll give you an example, because I said I was able to read for hours. Let's go back a couple of years, quite many years actually. 2012, I was living in London, and there's a series, I'm sure most of you have heard of it. It's called A Song of Ice and Fire, written by George R.R. Martin. And I got those books. And they're quite big books, by the way, just in case you're not aware. They made a show out of it called The Game of Thrones. So I went through those books like it was nothing. You know what? I don't think I will be able to do that right now. Think about it. Each time you scroll, what do you teach your brain? Don't stay, move on. Don't go deep, go fast. Don't think, just consume. And the scary part is, it works. And you know, our brains, they adapt. But it's the kind of adaptation that it's not in our favor. When I tried getting back into reading, I found that it wasn't relaxing. It was actually frustrating. My mind kept wandering non-stop. I felt restless. I felt almost uncomfortable, like my mind needed constant stimulation, instant gratification, and I realized this is not normal. This is not good. And I'll tell you exactly how I realized, because I'm not sure if it's funny, or I don't think it's funny. I woke up and, you know, I went to brush my teeth, and I found myself taking my phone with me and looking for either a song, either a podcast, or I don't know, a cat video, anything to go, any kind of sound to be in the background as I was brushing my teeth. And I had to stop myself at that moment and say, this is probably pretty bad actually, and I should stop this trend for sure. So I had to make a decision, and the decision was, yes, I have to get back to reading. I have to stop scrolling. I have to start slow, like 10 minutes. Read for 10 minutes without thinking of anything else. Don't be close to your phone. Just read. Silence. Man, it was hard. It was really hard. And I'll give you an example. Recently I finished there's a TV show called Shogun. I think it's on Netflix. I'm not sure on what platform is it, but I actually read the books recently, 2 volumes. It was good. I was happy for once, after very, very long time that I was able to enjoy, read a book, and stay for a long time with silence, no noise around me, just me and my own thoughts. And after many years, because I went many years without reading at all, not good, I found myself, you know, that moment when you read a book that you really got into a lot and you want to know what's going to happen next and next and next. You keep reading more and more and more, and it's like, oh, it's almost midnight, and you know you have to go to bed. But it felt good because I wasn't scrolling anymore. Now I'm reading a book, The Iron Kingdom, The Rise and Downfall of the Kingdom of Prussia by Christopher Clark. Now that's it's a harder read for sure, but I like history, so it shouldn't be that hard. And I'm about a third through it, and I have to say I'm starting to enjoy reading again, and I'm happy about that. It's about time, because I went far too long without reading. And I'm not sure about you, but not only that, I also have books like this book that I'm reading right now, The Iron Kingdom. I had it for years. And it would just sit there. I never started reading it. And I have a bunch of books like that I bought over the years that I haven't read. And I need to rectify that. I'm not gonna buy any more books until I finish all of them. Unless I find some crazy deal on some books. By the way, this is also the reason why I didn't post a video last week. Is because I spent way too much time with screens in front of my face, so I decided to just not do a video and catch up on my reading. And I know what, I'm actually happy I did that. My focus is slowly coming back. It's gonna be a very hard process to undo the damage I did probably for many years, but I have to do it because I want to be able to just sit longer in basically peace and quiet, silence, just me and my own thoughts. And I think that's important. That's important for deep thinking, for planning, for problem solving type of thinking. Until reading stops feeling like a chore again. To be honest, even though I started reading again, sometimes it still feels like a chore. And I don't think that's normal. I should enjoy myself reading, especially when you read stuff that you like, about subjects that interest you. This is also not only about reading, this is about our attention in general, because there are a lot of things out there competing for our attention, like a lot of social media platforms. They want you there non-stop for hours per day, so they can make a lot of money. I talk a lot about freedoms on this channel. I talk about financial freedom, I talk about time freedom, but I also think I need to talk about attention freedom. If I cannot control what I'm focusing on in my life, how can I control my life? I'm not really in charge of my life then. Me picking up a book is just me trying to get control of my focus again, of my attention again, and I hope it works. It's gonna be a long process, I'm sure. I'm not saying stop using your phone, I'm just saying be aware of what your phone is doing to you. Because I didn't even notice for years. And I used to be the type of person that, especially as a teenager and a young adult, I used to read a lot. And now I find it that I'm struggling to do so. And when I was reading a lot, there was no type of short content, not like now. There was no such thing. So I can't even imagine how it is to be a teenager right now or a young adult. Probably a lot harder. Being bombarded all the time with short type of content that probably your brain is fried. It's probably be a lot harder to get away from it. My next goal is to stop using my phone late at night at all. I'll have to basically put it away from myself so I can't reach it when I'm, laying in bed. Also in the morning, because I was doing that a lot as well. I would wake up and rather than start my day, I would pick up my phone and start scrolling for like half an hour or sometimes even more, and then I would eventually get out of bed. And you know, you already feel tired. You wake up in the morning, you should be nice, rested, ready to get up and, you know, do things during your day. I would get up, go to the mirror, look at myself, and I would already look tired, even though I haven't done anything that day. I hope you like this video. Please comment down below. When was the last time you actually picked up a book and you finished reading it? If you have a similar experience or you managed to stop scrolling, let me know down below with your experience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.